Listen, I ain't got time for this.
Don't speak to me like that.
Come speak to me, yeah? Right, You've been causing some issues.
No, he ain't.
He hasn't.
I'm talking to him.
No, he ain't.
Okay, I'm talking to you.
Calm yourself down. Calm your attitude down. Speak to the public with respect.
Listen, go away.
I'm telling you to calm down.
Go away.
Yeah, I'm DP audit. Respect. I'm carrying on all I want. Speak to the public with respect and integrity like you're meant to. Why is there no police here?
Go and speak to the inspector.
You call through now and tell him to send police.
No, you don't tell me what to do, pal.
Oh, shut your attitude up as well, you. Wind your neck in. Wind your neck in, yes.
My neck in.
Yeah, you're the police officer. See that? That's a claim and a half. You're getting a claim against you. You little you're losing your job, you little.
Yeah, you think so?
See that, guys?
That's assault.
Witnesses, yeah?
You do nothing wrong.
You assaulted me.
Right.
On camera.
Whoa.
Yo, he's off his head. He can't be a copper.
Whoa.
That's look at that. Look at that. Wind your neck and look how bad he is.
When the auditor challenged the officer's rude and aggressive behavior by telling him to calm down, the officer did not respond professionally. Instead, the situation quickly escalated into physical force. Using force to push someone to the ground over a verbal exchange raises serious questions about whether the response was necessary and proportionate. Police officers are expected to remain calm, exercise self-control, and deal with criticism professionally, even when they are being challenged. Rather than de-escalating the situation, the officer chose a physical response that only increased tensions. The fact that this happened in front of members of the public made the incident even more concerning and risked damaging public confidence. Officers are expected to set an example through professionalism and restraint, especially when they are held accountable for their actions.
Go away.
Nah, I'm in public. Shut your mouth and your attitude up. You're a public of the servant, a servant of the public.
Okay.
There's no, you're breaching the peace.
You ain't spraying him.
Okay.
You ain't spraying him. And I'm doing nothing wrong.
No, you're not. You speak to him like that's what you're doing. You don't get to speak to public like that. You don't get to speak to people like you're speaking to him. That's not how your role works. You're a police officer of the law, serving the crowd and serving the people. Respect and integrity. Remember your oath and your college of peace in training. You're absolute disgrace. The way you push me over now, you're getting a claim against you. You're getting sued. You should lose your job for that as well.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see, won't we? And you're going to be all over the internet. Do you know how many people are going to see you? You're live now.
Good for you.
Welcome to YouTube, you how about that?
Okay, swear at me once more, I'll lock you up.
Higher threshold. Is there any complainants? Is there any complainants from a swearing? Any complainants? Your officers need to arrest you.
Okay.
You assaulted me.
Right.
You need to arrest your fellow officer. Section 26, he just pushed me on the ground, threatened me with power for telling him to rax himself. Now, arrest your officer now.
The auditor argues that the officer should be investigated for abusing his position. He refers to Section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, which covers serious misconduct by police officers acting in the course of their duties. According to the auditor, he was pushed to the ground not because he posed a threat, but simply because he challenged the officer's behavior. He also points to the case of former South Wales police officer Richard Helling, who was convicted under the same law for abusing his position. While the circumstances are different, the comparison highlights that officers who misuse their authority can face criminal consequences. Police powers must always be used lawfully, fairly, and responsibly.
You're online on YouTube, you're going on YouTube, you don't do your jobs correctly, you're going to look like idiots. He's assaulted, assaulted me, mate.
We need to work out what's gone on.
He's pushed me, his foot to me like that because he was speaking to him like club and I told him to speak to members of the public respect like you're meant to and professionally, and that is the worst example. He needs to be fired, he's getting sued or we're putting a claim against him. That was outrageous. Okay. Arrest him. Arrest him. Do your job. The College of Policing tells you to arrest him.
You need to relax, you need to calm down.
You need to arrest him.
You hear you need to talk to me, tell me what's going on. So obviously dealing with
he was talking to him and the way he was speaking to him was disgusting. The way you do not speak to members of the public like that. The way he was disgusting. Everything about him is disgusting. He's going to get, do you know how many views he's going to do online now? Well, he'll go viral with the way that was. That was one of the worst situations I've ever seen. I've done this for a year now. You need to arrest him.
Okay, right, we're not going to arrest him. But
you're not going to arrest your colleague when he's just broke the law and assaulted a member of the public.
But you're entitled to make...
What does your College of Policing treat you at the beginning? When you call your officers? No, you listen to me. He has assaulted me and broke the law.
Listen to you. You're entitled to make a complaint online.
Right.
You're getting sued, mate.
Okay.
Look at him, look at him.
No more lesson. Don't put him in my personal space.
Rather than addressing the auditor's complaint, the officer tries to justify his actions by claiming his personal space had been invaded. However, feeling uncomfortable is not a legal reason to use force. Police officers are trained to stay calm, manage conflict professionally, and avoid unnecessary violence. Instead of explaining his actions or trying to calm the situation, the officer pushed the auditor to the ground and then attempted to defend it with a weak excuse. Good policing is based on professionalism and self-control, not emotion or personal pride.
Okay.
Right, identify yourself.
7459.
Name, station.
Okay, don't need to give money.
Yes, you do.
No.
3 forms. You've used your powers against me. 3 forms of identification.
Don't point at me.
I'll point all at once. No.
Yeah.
3 forms of identification. You're going to push me again, are you?
If you can put it in my space, yes.
Oh, you're in my space now. What would happen if I
What
pushed
I'm
you?
doing, well, you can try.
Ah, see what I mean?
Yeah.
See this, people?
Yeah.
You're welcome to YouTube.
Have a good day.
What's name and fucking station
Have a
as
good
well?
day, sir.
Name and station. I don't know. On his name and station, he's got to give 3 forms of identification.
After using force, the officer refuses to identify himself when asked. Police officers are expected to provide their name or identification details during interactions, especially after using force. This helps ensure transparency and allows members of the public to make complaints if necessary. Refusing to identify himself only damages public trust and raises further questions about accountability. When officers avoid being identified, it becomes much harder for people to challenge misconduct through the proper process.
Have a good day. You ain't going to have a good day when it follows through on you. Welcome to YouTube as well.
Thank you.
Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at the state of him.
Really?
Yeah, the state here.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Absolute.
Swear at me again, I'll lock you up.
Because you can't use a higher threshold. You can't lock me up for that.
Really?
Yeah, section 5.
Really? You think so? That's it, you can walk him back.
See, he was going to arrest me, guys. Will, sort him out, man. He's horrible, mate.
Right there, how's it going?
Him, he pushed me over there. His attitude stinks. He's threatening to arrest me, power spraying me. The opposite of you. He needs to be sacked. He needs to be arrested. He should be arrested by fellow officers under your College of Policing to protect members of the public. He should be arrested for that.
The auditor had just been pushed to the ground and was understandably upset. Swearing in frustration after such an incident is not the same as committing a criminal offense. Instead of calming the situation, the officer threatened to arrest him for his language. Police officers are trained to deal with criticism and emotional reactions without immediately turning to threats. Responding to a distressed person with more intimidation only makes the situation worse and further damages public confidence.
You should have arrested him.
As you know,
You should have arrested him. Wait till you see the footage.
we can't arrest anyone, as you know. As a piece
You
of-
can't know. They should have arrested him.
So what you can do, if you want to make a complaint.
Well, I've never experienced anything like him.
Well, I haven't seen
Ever,
Let me
mate.
hear what you said.
Ever. You know I'm sound reviews when he has a sound.
So you know what
I've
I
never
do?
experienced
Let me
that.
say one thing.
He is a dangerous police officer. He should not be in the
one thing
police.
to
You should not be in the police. You are a dangerous police officer. You are a dangerous police officer. You should not be in a front-facing role. You should not be going out the public. You are disgusting. You are a shame.
Stand back.
Shameful. Shameful. You should not be a front-facing officer to the public. You are a danger to the public, my friend. You're the reason people like me exist, because of people like you.
You know that as well as me, this place is covered in cameras. Okay? So, ergo, if you have a complaint, and you're an auditor, you probably feel.
I've got it on film. Yeah, I will.
Mr. What can I call you?
Just call me DP.
DP.
Or Paul. Call me Paul. Call me Paul.
So, if you want to make a complaint, which really right, whatever happened will be covered in cameras, won't it?
He cannot be in a role as a police officer. I'm sorry.
What I would suggest.
I'm not having to go. I'm just. That was outrageous.
What I would suggest is, after an incident like that, our adrenaline is high, which can lead to action.
Nah, when you see the footage, there's no excuse for his behaviour then. Initially.
Whatever's happened is happened.
Another officer attempts to excuse the incident by saying adrenaline was running high. That explanation does not remove responsibility for using unnecessary force. Police officers are trained to remain calm and make professional decisions, even in stressful situations. Simply saying, "What's done is done," avoids the real issue instead of addressing it. If a member of the public used the same excuse after pushing an officer, it would not be accepted. The same standards should apply to everyone.
Just try and bring.
Nothing's going to get done about it.
Hang on, no.
Nothing's going to get done about
So
it.
whatever's happened, you would try and just get your adrenaline down, carry on with what you're doing, auditing, whatever, seeing what's going on, videoing,
Yeah.
and then
Where's the police presence, man?
when your adrenaline is high, you can react to things that you won't normally react to.
To be honest with that copper then, the reason I snapped at him, because the way he was talking to this fella here was the most, honestly, you know what I'm I'm like, Will. If you sound, I'm sound with you. This was the most outrageous thing I've seen from a police officer in probably my life, Will. And I've been beaten up by you and everything. That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Shameful. And I hope he's reprimanded when you get back to the station. I hope you tell him that he's wrong in what he's doing, and do what your college of policing tells you, and tells you to call your fellow officers out. As to professionalism you need to do, because of these sort of things, them comments is ruining your relations with the public. So you need to tell them. And I hope you do, Will, because that was disgusting, mate.
The auditor raises an important point about accountability within policing. Officers have a duty to challenge misconduct when they see it, not ignore it. Staying silent when a colleague crosses the line only damages public trust and weakens confidence in the police. Professional policing depends on honesty, integrity, and the willingness to hold fellow officers accountable when standards are not met.
This was the worst attitude I've seen from a police officer
really
in my entire life. And I grew up ghetto and shit.
I'm not saying you're lying, I'm not saying it didn't happen, I'm just saying I'm surprised. And that's
Well,
being really straight.
You'll still see the footage anyway, and you're going to be in shock. Yeah, and you know what I'm like? I said, I was telling him, at first he kind of relaxed a little bit, and then I think his ego took back over. And then he had to start.
That's really surprising. But as long as you're alright,
No, I'm alright.
That's the most important thing.
Tell him all KHNK solicitors will be in contact with him soon.
I didn't hear.
Tell him the solicitors will be in contact with him soon, man. Oh, and I will go to the ISP, all that, right? Go through them methods. I want him removed as his role as a police officer. After that today, he should not be a police officer. I know he's your friend, Will, but I'm sorry, he shouldn't. It's dangerous. Can't be having danger like that.
The auditor has now taken the case to solicitors, showing that he intends to challenge the incident through the legal process. Throughout the encounter, the officer used force, refused to identify himself, and later threatened arrest when the auditor reacted emotionally. Another officer then defended the actions instead of questioning them. The incident raises concerns about accountability, professionalism, and the willingness of officers to challenge misconduct within their own ranks. Whatever the legal outcome, the case highlights the importance of using police powers fairly, lawfully, and with respect for the public. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps me continue producing independent content. Also, be sure to check out DP Audits using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.